Hello everyone, this is Tania this side from Tania Gaming, and right now the map that is being played is none other than Weekendy, of course. I'm sorry. Now what we see is total number of players playing right now are 68 and counting. और हम चलेंगे हमारे रूटीन रुझान विच इज़ इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ कोर्स. टीम 3 से खेल रहे हैं सोलो प्लेयर URA के हेल बॉय. टीम 4 AUIS मेक पिका POP हेक्स एंड वायरस ऑफ कोर्स. टीम 5 से खेल रहे हैं IWB के स्पाइडी. टीम FS स्नैक्स. टीम WB जूनियर. टीम 6 से खेल रहे हैं ओपंग, ethos ओपंग, ethos लेवी, ethos लफी, ethos गेरोक. टीम 7 से खेल रहे हैं टी जोकर MVP, BBS मिली OP, B4 साबुज, टी जोकर AK47. टीम 8 से खेल रहे हैं ethos के हस्की, किंग एंड वॉडकट. इट्स द टाइम टू शो यू द फ्लाइट पाथ विच इज़ गोइंग फ्रॉम ट्रेवनो टूवर्ड्स द बिहार, एंड yes, it is heading towards Bihar. Hotspot Cosmodrome, of course, spread out to Debromosto. Kricha is also going to be a good spot for fight, and we head towards our routine introductory phase, which is Team IMS से खेल रहे Phoenix OP, Ryuk, Ravan and Freak. Team 10 से खेल रहे हैं R2 के RTWS के Zodiac, R2WS के Mercury, RTWS के Ryuk 11, RTWEC के Novita OP. Team 11 से खेल रहे हैं Hinner Rehan, Stone Arman, Stone Octopus and Stone Mohib, that is. टीम 12 से खेल रहे हैं 420 के जेरी, मिस्टर डेमन, मिस्टर मियाओ एंड मिस्टर निर्जल इट इज. एंड टीम 13 से खेल रहे हैं डेविल नोवा, डेविल वाइपर, डेविल ओम, डेविल नोवा वंस अगेन. देयर इज वन डेविल कैपिटल नोवा एंड देयर इज वन डेविल स्मॉल नोवा. टीम 14 से खेल रहे हैं SL एजेंट के 407 अल्फा EJE, SL कोडेड, SL मिफ्टा, एंड द फर्स्ट शॉट्स इज ऑलरेडी टेकन फ्रॉम टीम AES Spark, who is given a fist finisher. So we head towards Team AES Spark, which is Team 19, sharing the grounds with Team 3 and Team 20. They have registered themselves 1 kill with loss of none. They are playing it as duos, of course. And some firing shots from the other end as well, which is Team 3's URA Hellboy, Team 19's AES Spark, Clutcher, CYB Clash, and Evil no Swaff. It is firing shots coming from the other end. So yes, यहाँ पर definitely T squad wipe is expected, and it is quite inevitable. And the thing is, zone काफ़ी दूर बना. It is in favor of very less players, so it is quite too much for now. Give me a second, I'll just have a sip of water. And we'll head towards each and every team again. Introduction भी बाकी है. So team 22 से खेल रहे हैं C के Inferno, B-Lac के MCYT, RTC के Sid OP and RTC के प्रेम OP. Team 20 से खेल रहे हैं CYB's Clash, Evil NASAWAFF with loss of 1 player. And Team 19 से खेल रही है इसके Spark and Clutcher, which we have already introduced. And Team 18 से खेल रहे हैं ETHOS के Martelli, iFavex, Aurora and Jala. Hello Shrine Sir Jaiswal, welcome to live. I'm good, thank you. And the fight is against Team AES's Clutcher. So we head towards Team 19. They have taken one more knocker and finisher. With that, Team 3's URA is all wiped off. They have total of 2 team kills with lots of none. The duo is quite strong headed, playing quite well. And we head towards Team 20. They are quite too near. So yes, we do expect कि यहाँ पर fight होगी, as it's taking a little long. हम चलेंगे Team 18 की तरफ, which is ETHOS Martelli, iFavex, Aurora and Jala. This is my routine of telling it wak 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 wak. So yes, wak wak it is. And it is between me and Indonesian player that we share the love, not the language. We have some language differences, but the love is wak 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 wak, of course. So we'll head towards Team 17, URM Max and ID Eltusk. Where is the fan of Eltusk? We want to see you. And now what we see is URM's Villain and Vishu. They are playing it as a squad. Very well going, strong going, of course. And on that note, we head towards different team, which is team 16. And this fight in team SC Ethos Levy. Ethos Levy is from team... He's not in team 8. Ethos Levy, where are you? It is Ethos Vodka. Ethos Levy is over here. Team 6 Witches sharing the grounds against Team Stone, and they have registered themselves 1 kill. And now it's a finisher. Stone Mohib gets a finisher with that Ethos Levy, and Opang has registered themselves total of 1 kill each. Quite too strong, and the Team Stone is wiped off totally by Team 6. Welcome SpongeBob, welcome to live, and hello Hemin, welcome to live as well. You will get my response a little low. With that, I would also like to say that Team Ethos has registered themselves total of 6 team kills with loss of none at the moment. Very well going. Team Ethos is Opang, Levy with 2 kills, Luffy and Gerox need to have some kills at the moment. So with that note, we head a little ahead, which is Team 7 से खेल रहे हैं, which is Team Joker के MVP, BBS Miliopi, B4 के Sabuj and Joker AK-47 it is. They are sharing the grounds with no one at the moment, so we'll head towards Team 8 sharing the grounds with Team 14. So yes, we do expect some fights over here, which is Team SL and Team 8 taking a close up, but time lag raha hai, so we'll head towards a different team. In the meanwhile, we'll just look through the zone. Zone is in favor of no one, a little few team, because zone is in a lot of corner, so yes, it can be a little drawback. Zone से we can anticipate zone से काफ़ी सारे losses, and with that we'll also take a move. We'll head towards Team AUIS Meg. Team AUIS is holding the position. Team Joker is nearing by, but they are sharing the roads, not the ground. And they are sharing the roads as well. Let's see if Meg is able to get a if he's able to get a car knocker, and it was not. So again, we head towards Team 22, which is SC Inferno, BLAC, MCYT, sharing the grounds with no one. Team 20, CYB Class, also sharing the grounds with no one. Team 19, they have registered 1 kill each and sharing the grounds with no one. And Team 18, they have not yet opened the account, and they are not sharing the grounds as well. So we head towards Team 17, which is Team URM. Of course, Team URM is sharing the grounds with no one at the moment. So we'll head towards Team 16, which is SETNL Astro, Sitab, DFE Wall, and Venom HSL Lucifer sharing the grounds with none. And Team BES से खेल रहे हैं Rush God, Shreyans, Sanju and Garuda sharing the grounds with none as well. Team SL के agent, and we have already done the introduction, so we'll now look forward for the zone. Each and every team is hunting for the vehicles as we see, and yes, they are heading towards the safe zone, and we don't want you people to just give up in zone fight. I want you people to have a strong gun fight, proper fight, and then get the ending. And now there's no ground sharing. Yes, Team Ethos is approaching a little closer to Team 6, and the grounds are not being shared. It was just the road that was being shared. Now we'll head towards Team AES. If they are not sharing. Team IWB also not sharing the grounds with anyone. तो भाई कोई तो पंगा कर लो, कोई तो fight कर लो. We want fights. Hello Grey God, welcome to live, and how are you doing? How's your life doing without PUBG in your cell phone? So Team Joker sharing the grounds with none. Team Ethos also sharing the grounds with none. Team 9, Team IMS also sharing the grounds with none. Team RTW and Team BES are getting a little closer, but no fights right now. And when we look at the map, many teams are heading towards the safe zone. That is what we need. You people must reach the zone as early as possible. And for now, give me a second. I'll switch the teams, of course. They are sharing the grounds. It's quite a distance ground, and it is Team Mist who is farthest away and need to reach the zone as early as possible. So kindly reach the zone. Team AUIS, Team IWB, Team ETHOS has got flare drop is what we saw. It was Spidey who had the flare drop. No, it is Team ETHOS who had a flare drop, of course. It is already looted. Now we'll see. Now we are expecting some fights because total number of teams eliminated are 0. Is only one player, that is URA, and Team Stone is totally eliminated. So there are 2 teams that are totally eliminated, and still the fight is on, guys. So yes. We'll head towards a different team, which is Team 9, IMS, sharing the grounds with Team 6, 9 and 17. Now it's a close call for 3 teams alongside. So we do expect कि यहाँ ज़ोरों शोरों से फाइट होगी, थर्ड पार्टी भी देखने को मिलेगी. Team SE Inferno is holding the position, and it only takes 3 weeks to make it a habit. So yes, you are right, Grey God. Team 14, Team 22. 3 days will be the most difficult one. So once you cross the barrier of 3 days, you'll just forget it how it goes. And all the best for your studies, though. Team 8 is sharing the grounds, and what we see is there is no blue zone ending. Everybody is using vehicles reaching the zone, and we will see that there's fight in Team IG. Eltusk ke fan, be ready. Your Eltusk has taken some knockers. The ground over here is being shared by Team 9, Team 17. URM Vishu has given a punch finisher, of course. Over here the ground is being shared by Team 9, Team 17 and Team 18. Welcome Legend to the live, and yes, Grey God, thank you. Please always come to join the live and entertain all of us. Fighting shots coming from Team IMS. Ravan taking a knock against Team ETHOS is what we see. So when we look at Team ETHOS, IFAVX is knocked, and where is Aurora and Jala? They are quite 2 away, so I don't think they are going to wait. They will directly Team IM is already taking a close call to give some finishers, and they gave a punch finisher. Ravan gave a punch finisher, taking the advantage of his team being quite too far away. And now when we look at overall Team 4, Meg, we expect some strong fights from you, so please charge it up. Team 10 holding the position, Team BES and Team 10 are sharing the grounds, and now some vehicles roaring. team 10. Overall पर अगर हम देखते हैं तो team 6 is sharing the grounds with no one and firing shots coming somewhere over here. It is a fight against team ETHOS Luffy. We'll also look at Team Mist. They are holding the position, whereas Team Devil is trying to get a view as the cars are approaching. So yes, they are heading for some knockers. There are 59 players still alive. The zone is quite too small. Shots coming from team 13, which is team Devil. They haven't taken a knock right now, and it is Ravan who has taken a knocker. It is from team AUIS is Ravan who took a knocker against team 10. Sorry, it was team 17. And it is team BES also enrolled into fight. अब fight ऐसी होगी कि कौन सी team की fight दिखाएं is going to be a question. We'll head towards team BES. They are taking some knockers and finishers. It was Sanju who has registered himself the first kill for the team. Very well going, Sanju. Molly खोली गई है by Rush God. Rush God has given one Molly attack, and now he's also at BES. Shreyans has knocked RTW. It's a 4-party fight right now, and knock and finish alongside team BES is heading towards knocks and killers alongside. And Sanju getting knocked, which can be a good loss for team BES. Shreyansh knock, it is Rush God who has to take the call. And very, very nicely wiped off the squad. Team BES has total of 3 kills with loss of none at the moment. Very nicely played, and the firing shots coming from team CYB right here against team CYB Clash TW against team 15. They have noticed the fight going on in team BES. Blast की attempt है, I don't know what for, and team CYB is also using AKM plus 6x, which needs a real proness, and of course he might have specialized in it, and that's the reason he is using it at the moment. We head towards team 4, which is AES's Meg, PKP, Hex and Virus. The ground has been shared by 4, 15 and 20. And there is some fight in team RTC. Which is team 22. They have given the knockers and a counter knocks from ETHOS Aurora. Solo player alive, and if Aurora heads for the finisher, it is going to be a perfect kill registration. And there's one more player coming, and it's a finisher for team ETHOS. And team 22, team 8 still, there's one more ETHOS as well, and Prem is knocked up, so yes, he needs the revive at the moment. It is Team ETHOS Garok taking some knocks, so it is the perfect time to head towards Team ETHOS Garok. Today there are 3 ETHOS team playing, with 1 wiped off, 2 still alive. So it is ETHOS Vodka this side, and it is ETHOS Garok which is enrolled into fight, and the grounds being shared by Team 6, 13 and 8. And it is taking a quite too long because it's a distance fight. Of course, all 4 players so very strong-headed. Total 4 kills registered for themselves. 50 players are alive. And when we look at Team 13, which is Team Devil, they are Viper and Noah are taking some walks and talks, whereas Devil Om is trying to get a perfect view and a finisher attempt as well. He's using a Om, and Garok also has a Om. So it was Om versus Om. One had to take the shot, and the perfect shot was given by ETHOS Garos. And guys, what did you all have for lunch? When we look at Team 12, which is Jerry getting knocked, fight is against it. The ground is being shared with Team 12, 13, 14, and it's a finisher from Team 22, which is Team RTC. Inferno taking the lead, of course. Team 14 has total of 3 kills. Team IMS is Ryuk. Has total of 3 team kills with loss of none. All 4 players quite too strong, and now the firing shots come from Team 17. IMS Ravan has taken one more knock, and Blue Zone has approached. Blue Zone is going to be very killer one. So yes, you people need to rush to the safe zone as early as possible. And now what we see is Team SL Mifta. They are creating some more smoke walls as their teammate Alpha JE is knocked up. And when we look at zone is in favor of everyone except is in favor of none except for Team 4. Play zone eats up Ravan, and it is Team ETHOS taking one more knocker. In the meanwhile, we head towards Team ETHOS. They don't have any team kills. One player knocked up. It is different ETHOS team that is taking the knockers, which is Team 6, and they have total of 5 team kills and firing shots coming quite too strong against Team 8. So we'll also see give me a second. And now what we see is Villain being healed up, and as Blue Zone is approaching quite near, it is ETHOS Vodka who got a finisher, and Team URM has total of 2 team kills with loss of 2 players, of course. Team 9 is heading towards the zone, healing themselves. Team 14, SL Agent 407, Alpha EJE, SL Coded, SL Mifta, they have total of 5 team kills, and Team Joker holding the position, whereas when we see on the other hand, this is Team 16 who is taking some knockers, and this time it was Venom HSL Lucifer who is already reached the zone. Zone is in favor. And Play Zone has eaten up BLAC MCYT. And distance firing shots coming from Team 16 itself. SL Mifta has taken a knocker, which is in Blue Zone, and now heading towards the safe zone. And firing shots, counter firing shots coming from Team 16, which is Astro, the OFE Wall, Venom Lucifer. And now what we see is Team 16 versus Team 14. Team 6 play zone has eaten up SL Agent, which is quite too sad for us. Zone was a little weird, to be honest. It was in the very much corner, and now suddenly it is exactly in Moatra. Zone did play very intriguingly than what was expected from Zone. And when we look at Team 14, they are holding the cover of fence, and Team 7 is against it is Team BBS Millie OP, which is Team Joker, and they are fighting against Team and Millie getting knocked. This was their first gunfight at the moment, but yes, it is Sabu who is trying to get a nade finisher. And now what we see is it's a nade finisher maybe. It's a molly attempt against Team Ethos Opang, and we will see if Ethos Opang was at all affected, and no, it was a miss. Ethos was not affected. And when we look at Joker, all 4 players all settled, and we also look at Luffy, who is in low of health, who has taken a vehicle to some distance and got knocked by by Billy and YP, which is Joker's team. And now Billy has been counter knocked. Now it's a strong fight. Total 28 players remaining, and firing shots coming from Team 7. So it's the perfect time. We are holding the Team 7 at the moment. We'll head towards Team 6, which is Team Ethos Opang, sharing the grounds with various teams, and they have total of 16 kills. They are standing quite too strong with all 4 players alive. And when we look at Team AES Hex, Team AES has not yet registered any kills, but all the 4 players are strongly alive. Total 28 players playing with 10 teams alive, and molly attacks are being heard on this end. Hex has been attempting a molly attack, but they're definitely saved, and molly attack was done by CYB Flash and Evil. It was from Team 20, of course. And now when we look at the zone, it is the first kill for Team AES. The PKP has registered himself the first kill. And now the player is being revived. And when we look at Team 5, IWB Spidey, it is Alpha team. We'll head towards Team 14, which is also a Bangladeshi team. And he is giving some revive. They have lost 2 players already and 1 knocked up. Distance fire, and it is IWB Spidey, Spider Sense that is showing up. So we'll head towards Team IWB Spidey. Spidey has registered himself total of 2 kills, and they have total of 2 team kills itself. And Team Joker is again enrolled into some fights, sharing the ground. And what we see is the ground is being shared by 23 players with 8 teams still alive. So yet abhi to bahut fight baki hai. Molly attack, a perfect molly attack towards Team Joker. It is Snacks who gave the attack. From Team 5, AES Meg gave a car finisher, registering himself the first kill for the day. So yes, it's going quite too good. Team Joker has still 3 players alive. They have registered themselves total of 3 team kills with loss of 1 player, which is Joker AK-47. Meg Team AES holding the position. And we look at Team 5, which is IWB Spidey, Snacks and Junior. They have total of 3 team kills. They are playing it as a trio, and they all survived. And it is UR Junior once again taking some knockers, and luckily we were able to capture those knocks. And the total 16 players still alive for such a small zone. Only 6 teams remaining. Firing shots coming from Spidey and Snacks, and Junior getting knocked up. URM Villain is also showing some skills, so we'll let's Team URM for now. player alive for Team Joker, heading towards the safe zone and utilizing the time for registering some kills for his team, and gets a finisher from ETHOS. Garok. ETHOS Levi is really playing it too hard today. Total of 11 team kills and 5 belongs to him. ETHOS Luffy has taken one more knocker, so now there are 3 teams alive. Team AES has total of 2 team kills and 4 players still alive. So it's not about the players. IWB Spidey holding the position, being a solo player. He cannot take interaction at the moment. Now what we see is Team 4 holding the position, Team 6. Now it is only Team AES has wiped up the Spidey. Now it is 4 versus 4. Team ETHOS has total of 12 team kills and Luffy is knocked up. Is he going to get revived is the question. Are the teammates coming for the savior? And yes, we do expect, and he's being saved, of course. In the meanwhile, Meg holding the position, trying to get a view. Pika P is trying to get a window view. और अगर हम zone की ओर देखते हैं तो zone is quite too small, but in the favor of Team 4. So yes, Team 6 को ये disadvantage है. Shots coming from Team 6. Team 6 is also now not less. They are playing it quite strong-headed comparatively to usually what they always play. So, big fan, Team ETHOS. Waka waka waka. ETHOS के fan कहाँ हैं? And we see that Team AES is taking full advantage of the zone. And zone आ चुका है. So, it's quite an intense situation. ETHOS Opang getting knocked up. AES Hex and Pika P taking the calls. They have knocked various players over here. It is only Garok who holds it, and the match has ended. Team AES wins after many days. Many congratulations to the winning team, of course. And to all the participants as well. The routine regime of clicking some screenshots. As soon as it's done, I'll be off from the mic, but on for chit chat. The room is disbanded. Congratulations to the winning team, of course. Hello everyone, this is Tania this side from Tania Gaming, of course, and total number of players playing right now are 66 and counting. So we will head towards each and every team with our routine regime of introduction. Team 1 से खेल रहे हैं ETHOS के Risana, and the map that is being played is Miramar, of course. So yes, we'll head towards team 3. You are a Hellboy, Roy OP. And we head towards different team in the meanwhile, which is team 4 से खेल रहे हैं ESK Hex, Virus, Pika, P and Meg, the winning team of the previous match, of course. Now what we see is team 5 से खेल रहे हैं team FSK Snacks, WB Junior, WB Spidey and Royal Abhishek. So it's time to show you the flight path, which is heading from El Pozo towards the Chuma Serrat, and Puerto Paraiso is being covered. So yes, definite hotspot is going to be San Martin and Picado, Power Grid, Los Leones it is, and longer spread outs towards La Cabrera, of course. So with that, we also again head towards our introductory phase, which is team 5 से खेल रहे हैं Royal Abhishek and WB Spidey, WB Junior, WBFS Snacks. Team 6 से खेल रहे हैं ETHOS के Open, who just took a leap on my call. Now what we see is they are almost reaching grounds. Team 8 से खेल रहे हैं BBK, Milliopi, T Joker MYP, Team D Harsh and AV25 AK47. You'll be missed. I love watching you play, and you play really very good. And now what we see is teammates से खेल रहे हैं ETHOS, of course. Team ETHOS से खेल रहे हैं ETHOS Milia, ETHOS Vodka, ETHOS Smoky and ETHOS Nika it is. और team 10 से खेल रहे हैं RTW के Zodiac, was Mercury, and there's already the fight begin between team AES and team SL. And when we see, it is Hex who has taken a knocker, and it is Mifta who is knocked maybe, and the finisher given by Hex, of course. With this we see this is the first kill of the day, and what we see is team 5 से खेल रहे हैं team FX के Snacks, RTW. We head towards team RTW, which is team 10. They are also under some fights, and they're sharing the grounds with team 5, of course. Hello Smokey, welcome to live. And team ETHOS Vodka has taken a knocker, so we head towards team ETHOS Vodka. Now what we see is they are heading towards each other. Trying to take a little close fight with team Mist, of course. The player Demon looks to be offline player. Nirjal all strong for 420 Jerry was knocked up and now again revived. In the meanwhile, what we see is team SL Alpha, which is also a Bangladeshi team. They have taken a knocker, and they are having fight against team 16, which is they haven't yet registered any kill, whereas 420 Jerry has given a knocker against team ETHOS Vodka, of course. What we see over here is BES's Rush God is sharing the grounds with team 22. And team 22 has total of one kill with loss of none. One player was knocked and has already been revived. and the fight still continues. It's taking a little longer. Team BES is sharing the grounds with Team SE, of course. Team WD Sitab is using a bike and sharing the grounds with Team 14 alongside. They don't have any fights enrolled with them at the moment, so we head towards different team, which is Team 22-20, sharing the grounds nowhere as well. Total players alive are 57. 19 teams still need to give a fight. Team 22 is sharing the ground still with same team, Team BES, and the fight is taking a little longer, so we'll just take a round on the zone. Zone is on the very rightmost corner, favoring very less teams, and Team 18 being the farthest away needs to reach the zone as early as possible. And it is Team Joker who has taken the first knocker for this game, of course. So we head towards Team Joker, which is in the number... We head towards Team Joker. They are having the fight against Team 17. And they did take a knocker, but the player has been revived already. It could not be registered, and in the meanwhile, Villain has taken a knocker with a powerful Uzi gun, which is very good for close fights, close range fights, of course. And when we go for the overall look, it is either Eljas who has taken a main knocker on the other hand. Complete this fight, and then Team URM is really taking a good charge. And when we look for Team Joker, Team URM took the lead, very nicely played. Finisher was given by none other than URM Villain. They have total of 4 kills, 2 players knocked up, but definitely will be revived. And now we'll head towards Team 3, which is URA Roy OP. He has lost his duo partner, which was URA Hellboy, because they were playing as the duos. Team 4, AES Hex, previous game's winner, are sharing the grounds with Team 14 and 16, but quite too far, so we do not anticipate any fight at the moment. We head towards Team 5, which is Team FS Snacks, WB Junior, IWB Spidey, and Abhishek. They are going to have a fight on the close call, sharing the ground just across the road. And the location, of course, what we see right now is in the middle of the zone. So zone is not going to be a hindrance even if they hold their location and take some rotations and not enroll into any fight at the moment. And we head towards our very own ETHOS team, which is our Indonesian team. ETHOS Opang, Garok and Luffy. Garok really played very extremely strong game in the previous match. So we again expect him to show us his skills, show us some kills, and entertain us with the action that he gives. And WB Sitab has taken a knocker, which is also one Bangladeshi team for our AUIS, of course. 2 players knocked up, fight against Team SL. And it is Alpha who is knocked. They have lost 2 players. FS Snacks, on the other hand, has taken a nade knocker. So it is Team 14 that is being revived, and over here also it is the revive time for both the teams. The fight is going to be strong-headed because it is 3 versus 2 if Sitab, and there is fight in Team UR as well. What we see, URWB Junior is taking some strong kills, but as we finish this fight first, and then we'll head towards some other team, and we see Team SL is ended up, and Team WD Sitab and SCTNL when MHS Lucifer survives with total of 3 team kills and loss of none. 2 players are knocked up, and yes, Hexer is being revived, of course, and other team member will also be revived alongside. Welcome Joker to live, and it is Hijacked Pirate who is taking a fight against Team BES is what I see. So we head towards Team 15 sharing the grounds with Team 22, and this is Porto Paraiso where the flight ended, and AES Pikapi has taken a nade knocker against Lucifer is what we see, and BES Garuda is heading towards Rush Court for the revival part, and Team SE Inferno is taking a rotation and doesn't wish to give any chance for the revival, and attempted to give a finisher, but it could not be done as planned. Had a change of mind and got knocked in the meanwhile. Shreyansh giving a cover from the rooftop is what is seen, and got a cover, took a perfect knock against RTC. This is the first knocker, and we see Team 15 has, it is only Shreyansh who is alive from 15-15, and Team 22 has registered themselves total of 3 kills. Shreyansh should have taken a call and rushed up right away, because right now Team 22 has 2 players knocked up, so it was the right time to take some action. And what we see, ETHOS Aurora, which is Team 18, in taking a fight against Team ETHOS as well. They are losing their lives in blue zone, so please guys switch to safe zone as early as possible. And they have total of 1 kill with loss of 2 players, and ETHOS Martrelli is also knocked up, and it's a finisher, and Nika giving a flying kiss, a goodbye kiss. With that we head towards Team 12. BES Shreyansh once again took 1 more knocker. We head towards Team BES, which is Team 15 of course, holding the roof and taking the advantage of height, and if he takes the proper call, he can do 1v3 quite too easily. And it was not destined. Team RTC gave a finisher to Team BES's Shreyansh, and last but not the least, there's always a tomorrow to show some skills and kills. Of course, Team 22 has total of 3 kills with loss of 1 player, and we head towards other team in the meanwhile, which is Team 20. Team CYB is sharing the grounds with no one. Instead, they are heading towards the safe zone in the middle of the zone, which is very well required to take a fight. And Team 19, AES Spark, Skull and Clutcher holding the position. Team URM is approaching a little closer. They are not sharing the vehicles, and they have total of 4 kills with loss of none at the moment, so they are quite headstrong at the moment. And Team AES is sharing the grounds with Team URM. We have already seen about it, so we'll see Team 5. Team RTW is taking a closer look for Team 10, and since the beginning of the match we have been seeing that Team 5 and Team 10 are sharing the grounds. Yes, they are sharing the grounds, and we do expect some actions at the moment. And Team 10 has lost one of the player, which is West Ryok 11, and Team 5, which is UR team, they have all 4 players quite too strong. So we'll see where Snacks is holding himself on the roof of the building. Team Royal Avishek is trying to get a view against Team RTW's Nobita, and nade attempt given on the other hand. So we'll also look for Team RTW about how are they reciprocating. They are taking it a little slow because they are in the middle of the zone once again. Zone is in their favor, and Team 12, 18 and 8 need to reach the safe zone as early as possible. Team 20 is in the barbecue zone, so stay safe under the roof. Team 3 holding their position. They also need to reach the safe zone as early as possible, because if you want to fight, please don't fight with blue zone, fight with the opponent. Team 5 has total of 1 kills, and play zone has eaten up Mr. Damon. That was quite very well anticipated, because zone was quite too weird this time once again, and it was on the very distance corner. Fights between Team 5 and Team 10 has begun. It is WB Junior that is giving some firing shots. But no knockers as of now. Once again, smoke walls being created. No knockers at the moment. We'll also look for Team RTW. They have, it is Mercury and Nobita wearing a ghillie suit inside an apartment. I don't know how is it going to be any helpful, but yes, ghillie suit is going to be great when they are in the open zone for fight. And mostly Miramar mein end zone open mein banta hai, so it is going to be helpful later on if they survive until the end of the match. Team ETHOS Opang, Indonesian team, Garok and Luffy, they have still not enrolled into any fight at the moment. They started as a trio, held as a trio, and are strong-headed as well alongside. We'll head towards Team ETHOS, Milia and Nika. Milia has 2 kills, and we see Team CYB Clash is enrolled into fight. So we head towards Team CYB, which is Team 20, sharing the grounds against Team AES. So we'll also look for Team 19. Spark is knocked, Skull is damaged, and Clutcher is trying to use his mini skills to give counter knock, but they are in cover. What we'll see once again, they are in cover of the ridge, so knocker is quite too difficult, and Clash has change of minds. He's heading towards the knock person, and yes, he registered himself the first kill for this match. CYB Clash FTW. AES Skull and Clutcher are heading towards minibus. They are taking some rotation. We'll change our view. We'll head towards Team CYB. They are boosting themselves up, taking energy drinks, and it is Team AES, previous game's winner, taking some knockers. They have 1-1-1 each, and they are gatekeeping very nicely against the Indonesian team, and they gave ETHOS I5X a complete bye-bye. With that, they have total of 16 kills and loss of none, going strong. And also all they need to do at the moment is reach the safe zone to take more fights. And Team FS Snacks, URWB Junior, Spidey and Abhishek still not enrolled into any close fight. They both Team 5 and Team 10 being in the middle. They are just trying to get a view, and then again there's not even any knocker also. So they are not taking fight at the moment. They are just holding for the final fight zone. ETHOS Opang has reached is near to the airdrop, but yes, looting it is going to be a little difficult because Team 11 which is Team Stone, is also looking forward to reach the airdrop. So if they go, they might be attacked. So now both the teams are not heading for the airdrop at the moment, and what we see is it is a trio versus a trio, started as a trio, so both the teams are equal except for Team Stone's OP Phantom has one of the kills registered for himself. And now firing shots are hitting quite too strong, and Garok he is using a perfect Car 98 skill to get the knocker, and one more damage. We wish to see a complete knocker out of the Car 98. It is a distance fight, so yes, they do have sufficient time to recover, to heal up, and to move ahead. Team 6 and 11 holding the position. अगर हम ओवरऑल पर चलते हैं तो रॉय ओपी is also in the middle of the zone and enjoying the one vending machine, taking some energy drinks, boosting up himself for the fight. Team AES has entered the zone, so now zone has again the new zone is created, and zone is in favor of only Team 6 and 13. Other teams need to rush to the safe zone as early as possible, so the fight should not be against the blue zone, but it should be against the player. Team 22 is sharing the grounds with no one, but they are heading towards the safe zone. Very nice call from the IGL. Team 20 is also doing the same. They are heading towards the safe zone. Very good call once again. Team AES Skull and Clutcher, they are also heading for the safe zone. Clutcher is on the low of health, so they need to heal up because the fight is yet to begin. 35 players alive with 12 teams still playing. Team URM's Maxton, Villain, And IGL Tusk Ethos Garok has finally managed to take a knocker against Team 11 with his Car 98 skill. Of course, this is the first knock from Ethos Garak, which is our Indonesian team. Is he going to head for the finisher or the player revives is the question, and the player survives. Knock could not be converted into the finisher. In the meanwhile, RTW and TUR have enrolled into fight. Our Zodiac and Mercury has registered themselves 1 kill each, and it's a finisher for Mercury. Nobita OP is also given a finisher, so Team 10 is only left with solo player, which is Zodiac, and Team 5 Snacks is knocked up. Spidey and Royal are in low of health, so we will first watch. Yes, it is WB Spidey using his Spidey senses given the finisher. Team 5 has total of 4 team kills, and Spidey himself, the hero of the team, has 3 kills for himself. And now it is the reviving time, and the players will definitely be revived because there's no other team that is approaching nearby or is attempting to give any finishers. Thank you, Fam Singh, for being proud of me. And we'll look forward for the zone, which is zone is in favor of Team 17 and Team Ethos Luffy team, and other teams are not too very far away, but still they need to take an initiative to reach the safe zone as early as possible. And Roy OP is using a bike, which is quite too difficult to use in Miramar map, but he has some skills for sure. Team AUIS has also heading towards the safe zone. Graveyard, they are in graveyard, and yes, they have reached the safe zone. Very good call. And we will look for next team, which is Team 5 FS Snacks, IWB Spidey, Abhishek. There are some switching of the stuffs going on. And yes, they are looting the crates, switching the stuff, but the thing that they need to do right now is head towards the zone, or else for Team 5 the struggle is going to be very bad. They'll get the finishers from zone. And we'll head towards Team 6, which is Team Ethos, Opang, Garok and Luffy, sharing the grounds with various teams. Now it is 4 teams all together, so the ground is going to be full of chaos, lots of ammo, lots of fires, lots of kills, and of course there will be revivals as well. The first firings come from Team Ethos' Opang, using mini, giving distance fire shots, and they are fighting against Team Stone. And Opang has got a perfect location to hide himself above the roof, taking the cover of the roof, and it is Team AES who is also enrolled into some fight, and it is a different Team AES, which is team number 19. They are into blue zone. They need to rush towards the safe zone is what I recommend, because fighting against the zone is not worth your skills. You are quite skilled players. You have got the opportunity to play in T1 scrims, which not everybody gets the chance. Now we'll head towards Team 22 once again. The ground is being shared by Team 22, 19, 13, and play zone is eating up the players. That is quite too sad to see. AES Meg again charged up. Meg is one of my favorite players from Team AES. He's always boosted up, charged up, and gives a very strong knocks and finishers alongside. We'll also look for Team 17. One of the player is knocked, which is El Tusk Sabka Chakita from URM. And Team 17 has total of 4 kills with loss of 1 player. They have lost one of their players, which is URM Vishu. And Team 4 approaching nearby, trying to get a view to give some finishers to the knocks, but they are quite too late for the same. Play zone is eating up one other player. AES Hex is taking the advantage and giving some knockers against Team Stone, of course. AES Hex, it is against not Team Stone but some other players. Team Stone is having fight with different AES players. There are two teams that are playing. It is AES Zodiac and AES eSports. And it's a knocker once again from AES Hex. Pika P it is who took the knock, and he's taking the lead with total of 4 kills, and total team kills they have is 10. Very well here, very well playing today. I suppose the Bangladeshi ping is supporting quite well for the team. 26 players still alive, 11 teams playing. Team 5 has total of 4 team kills. It is Spidey who has 3 for himself. The team Ethos Opang still holding the rooftop, trying to get view because he doesn't need to hassle to run anywhere. He is on the edge of the safe zone. Yes, Grey God, I do like the bunny set. Is anyone wearing it right now in the match? So I'll head towards that bunny boy or girl maybe. And it is Team Ethos and Stone already enrolled into fight, and we will also look how is team. It is Stone Arman. Of course, it is Stone Arman who is on the very low of health, and the Phantom is knocked up. Arman healed up. Phantom is in blue zone, so he needs to rush to the safe zone as early. Whereas what we see is Stone Arman is all safe and sound in the safe zone. His first call is to save the team, and it could not be saved. They have lost 2 players. It is only Arman now who is fighting for the team Stone. Total 24 players still alive, 10 teams remaining. And it is Romjan Hussain asking for team AES. So as there is no fight, we'll go towards team AES. Hex, and today PKP is taking some strong kills with total of 5 kills registered for himself, and team has 10 kills, no loss of players, and there is a airdrop and there is one more AES kills that we see. It is AES Skull. They are fighting against the Indonesian team, which is Ethos. Milia getting knocked by Skull. Meg on the other hand is knocking other Ethos team. It is Bangladesh versus Indonesia on both the corners of the map, what we see right now. And an attempt to give a kaboom finisher by Skull. Let's see if it is a success or no. We'll see team 22. And Skull has successfully given a finisher to Milia. Over here team 4 is sharing the grounds with team 6 being just across the ridge. So yes, they have the AE. Team AES has the advantage of ridge cover. Team 6 has taken some rotations. There's some fight going on. Stone Arman being the solo player, now not giving up, still fighting and getting a finisher. Team FS Snacks it is this time, who are, it is team 5. Okay. Now what we see is there are various teams fighting on this zone, which is team 4, team 5, team 6, and blue zone is also approached nearby. Let's see how the fight begins or ends. And blue zone is eating up various players is what we see. Team Ethos is struggling. Team Ethos is struggling to reach the zone. Blue zone is eating up their health. Now total 14 players still alive. AES and Ethos are fighting. Team 5 is holding their position. 13 is the only team who is in the safe zone. Meg giving some knockers and finishers. Of course, it is Meg who is always strong towards taking the fight and giving some finishers. Players being revived. Virus was knocked. And it is AES PKP OP still not giving any chance. And what we see is Team AES is also getting revived. Team 3 and Team 6 will head towards the different team right now because they are healing up. Ethos and Luffy holding their positions with 1 kill each. And we need to see perspective of It is make this time once again. They have lost. Team Ethos has lost one of the player, which is Grarok, and Luffy is knocked. Is Luffy going to get there? And yes, Ogon is heading for Luffy's survival, but given a finisher by Hex himself. Now only 9 players alive with 3 teams, and it is team 4 with total of 15 team kills. They are ruling it. PKP and Hex has 6 kills each, and team 5 has total of 16 kills with a trio, and team 13 has begun with a trio and is a trio. They are holding the center of the zone, firing shots coming from team 4 once again. Snacks giving a knocker to Devil Orm with a grenade, and now they are rushing towards the finisher, Snacks himself, and their team Devil Nova, capital and small, both also attempting to reach there, but the finisher is already given. Now only 8 players survive. Spidey getting revived in the meanwhile, and the team AES is also joining the fight zone, creating some smoke clouds. The total players right now alive are 8 and 3 teams playing. It's a trio versus duo. AES Hex and PKP are still holding the ridge cover, and Devil Nova getting knocked by AES Hex. Hex need to refill his health to continue the fight. Team 5 is holding, not doing third party, and PKP and Team 5 doing some fighting, showing us some fights. So now teams taking fight, and PKP giving a finisher to FS Snack. Now only 7 players alive with 3 teams. Devil Nova is the only player alive, and WB Spidey giving a nade. And it was a perfect nade. AES Hex is knocked up by the nade from Spidey himself and registered himself. Spidey using the machine gun right now, giving finisher with that. We see now only 2 teams survive. It's a trio versus a duo. Spidey still firing up his machine guns. And Team AES is climbing the stairs. It's 1v3, and we see how Spidey takes the call. Zone is approaching. Team AES can use nades at the moment to give some knockers or damages, but Team AES is not using it. Hex is approaching closer. Hex is going to be the first player to reach Spidey. Spidey is also charged up. There are total 3 players with 6 kills each. It is AES Hex, and it's a finisher. Congratulations to the winning team. Very well fight scene, and it is Hex again. It is Team AES again that has ruled the game, and it is Hex with the highest frags of the game. With that, I sign off from the mic, and catch me back in T3, which is just 10 minutes away from now. So bye bye from here. Catch me back in T3. Have a good day.